Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today has been a black day for India's democracy, and I'm not saying this lightly or rhetorically. What else will you say when belief becomes a bloodied battlefield and ideology ignites a fire that is threatening to go out of control? What else do you say when the Chief Justice of India is almost attacked in his own courtroom in the name of Vishnu? What do you say when a member of parliament is bashed and bloodied in his own state in the name of politics? Well, as citizens, we all should be saying, not in my name, but we don't do that. So it is the politicians who do the talking, but only when it suits them. The two attacks today have also exposed the brazen hypocrisy on both sides of the political divide. I'll tell you how, but let's start with the stunning turn of events in the Supreme Court this morning. The Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gavai, was in Court 1 hearing a matter. This is when a lawyer, Rakesh Kishore, takes off his shoe and then attempts to hurl it at the Chief Justice of India. The security inside the court intercepted the attack and dragged this lawyer away. As he was leaving, these were his words. He said, "Sanatan ka apman nahi sahega Hindustan." The lawyer was reportedly angry with the CJI for dismissing a petition that wanted the reconstruction of a damaged Lord Vishnu idol at the Khajuraho temple. Dismissing that petition, the Chief Justice of India had asked the petitioner to go ask Lord Vishnu to do the needful. Social media was enraged. They are enraged about everything. The CJI then had to come out and say that he respects all religions. But clearly, Rakesh Kishore wasn't very convinced. Today, the Chief Justice of India seemed unperturbed and asked everyone in the courtroom to keep calm and carry on. He said, "Don't be distracted. Things like these don't affect us." In fact, the CJI also ordered the release of this lawyer, refusing to take any action against him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time the Chief Justice of India has been attacked inside the Supreme Court. The travesty cannot be overstated. The opposition, led by the Congress party, has blamed the RSS and the BJP for the attack and framed it in the context of growing fanaticism in India. The BJP, on the other hand, has been mum.
Very shocking thing, 100 years of RSS, what it has done to the constitution, done to the constitutional position is clear now. RSS has only spread this kind of venom, poisonous venom across India, and it has reached to the courtrooms of the Chief Justice of India. It is very unfortunate that Chief Justice of India has been mistreated like this, insulted by this kind of things by a Sanghi, and we hope that the Delhi police takes strong action, because RSS venomous campaign against these kind of things should not be allowed to happen.
देश को कहां लेके जाना चाहते हैं? पाषाण युग में ले जाना चाहते हैं क्या? अरे दुनिया चली गई अंतरिक्ष में, तुम पाषाण की तरफ जा रहे हो। कहां लेके जाना चाहते हो देश को? अकेला खड़ा कर दिया पूरे विश्व में तुमने अपने आप को। कोई हमारा दोस्त नहीं है और हम किसी के नहीं है। कहां खड़े हो गए हम? ये देश डूबने के कगार पर ले जा रहे हैं, तो संभालिए इसको, नींद से जागे। मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी से कह रहा हूं कि नींद से जागिए।
Ladies and gentlemen, the opposition has called the attack on B.R. Gavai, India's second Dalit Chief Justice of India, an attack on Dr. Ambedkar and an attack on the Constitution. Of course, they are right. But why has the very same opposition not deigned to say a word when a tribal MP was brutally attacked in Bengal today? Just take a look at the pictures and let's go full frame with those pictures. Are they mum because this MP is from the BJP? You look at the pictures and you know just how serious this attack was. This is BJP MP Khagen Murmu. He's a two-time parliamentarian from North Malda. He was visiting flood-affected areas in North Bengal where at least 28 people have died. So essentially, he's just doing his job. This is when his car comes under a heavy barrage of stone pelting that left him with head injuries. The local MLA traveling with him, Shankar Ghosh, had a narrow escape, and he's the one who's posted this video online. He and his party are blaming the TMC for orchestrating this attack. The TMC, on the other hand, says the BJP's photo of politics in the middle of a humanitarian crisis angered the locals, who then attacked the MP.
जान से मारने की कोशिश तृणमूल कांग्रेस कर सकती है, तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साधारण कार्यकर्ता और बंगाल की साधारण जनता के साथ ही तृणमूल कांग्रेस क्या कर रही होगी? ये सब इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि ममता बनर्जी दहशत में है।
वो डिस्टॉर्टेड कैंपेन कर रहा है, तो उसका आदमी वहां पर प्रोटेस्ट कर दिया है। उस प्रोटेस्ट का जो स्टाइल है वो हम लोग सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे, लेकिन हमारा तृणमूल को नाम जुड़कर आप लोग वहां पर प्रोवोक कर रहे हैं, आप लोग लोगों का साथ नहीं है।
The dastardly incidents which has happened in West Bengal today, if it is said that this is the swan song of democracy, it should not be inappropriate. मैं कह सकता हूं, this is a deafening silence for democracy. If all those I.N.D.I.A alliance members and Trinamool Congress remain silent on this.
हम नहीं चाहते हैं उसका लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बिगड़े, हम कभी नहीं चाहते हैं कोई इंसिडेंट हो। और ये भी ठीक है, अगर कोई फ्लैट का एरिया में 30-40 गाड़ी लेके चला जाए तो एक जनता को दुख होता है। जिसको रोटी कपड़ा मकान छीन दिया, उसको पास आज रोटी कपड़ा मकान का जरूरत है। इसीलिए मैं पॉलिटिक्स करने के लिए आमोदा में नहीं जाने जाते हैं क्यों एक इंसिडेंट हुआ है। हम तो इंसिडेंट नहीं चाहते हैं, इसीलिए मैं डीजी पुलिस को भेजा था, उसको वोट करके जाना पड़े। उन्होंने किया और बातचीत करके सबको सब मीट करके आया है। आगे उसका बॉर्डर है, इसीलिए और कोई इंसिडेंट हो हम नहीं चाहते हैं। आप लोग शांत रहे, शांत থাকুন, সংযত থাকুন, এটা আমার আবেদন থাকবে। দুর্যোগ সময়।
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Justice of India being attacked in Delhi and the BJP MP being attacked in Bengal may seem like two separate incidents, but there is a thread that ties them, actually two. The first one of political hypocrisy. Come to think of it, has the opposition said a word on the attack on the BJP MP? No. On the other hand, has the BJP said a word on the almost attack on the Chief Justice of India? The answer to that question is no once again. There is another thread, ladies and gentlemen, that ties the two attacks. The deep ideological divide that is driving us to be blinded by hate. My guest this evening, Gargi Nandi Roy, is a political analyst joining us from the broadcast. Namit Saxena is advocate on record from the Supreme Court. Meeta Chakrabarti is a Congress spokesperson. Tausifur Rahman is national spokesperson of the TMC, joining us on the broadcast. Just in the interest of transparency, the BJP was sent an invite to be part of the show. They don't want to be part of any show that is debating the attack or the almost attack on the Chief Justice of India. Can I start by asking you, Tausifur Rahman, national spokesperson of the TMC, has hate blinded us to such an extent where we start attacking our political opponents? These are opponents, these are not enemies. Why was a BJP MP so brutally attacked under Mamata Banerjee's rule?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Shreya, let us be very clear. We do not support any form of violence. And please do not call this a political violence. This is the anger coming from the people. Shreya, who is the MP from Darjeeling? He's from BJP. What action has he taken yet? I mean, with this flood and relief, just a photo shoot and nagging, nothing else. You cannot do a Bollywood shoot while people are facing natural and deliberately done calamity where the water are released from all around the corners. Shreya, we stand with all our people in North Bengal in this tough time. The CM is already there. But this is very sad how the water has entered from all the corners. I mean, if you are going to visit the people without a relief, what were you doing there? With 10 convoys, lots of bodyguard, with lots of camera, are you going to meet the people from Darjeeling, from the mountains? Because you're a MP from North Malda and the another MLA from their own constituency. They think that Raju Bista, who's a BJP MP, is not reliable or competent enough to handle Darjeeling. Well, I do agree that West Bengal comes under Mamata government. We do agree. We're not running away from that. We will take care of each and everything. The compensation and the job has already been given at 3:30 to 4 p.m. 5 lakh and plus civil job has been given to them. Shreya, I'm not giving any excuse. We do condemn. We do condemn such act. This should not happen in Bengal. But Shreya, at the same time, 30 seconds, just before one more debate, a BJP leader, Rupa Ganguly, she's from Bengal as well, but we regret that statement coming from her, that Bengal is not a safe place to stay, where Kolkata is becoming the safest city 4th time consecutively. ठीक है, political violence हुआ है. But this is not a political violence, Shreya. This was an anger.
Do you actually expect me to believe that locals who have multiple things to do, given the fact that their homes and the land they till is underwater, will come, surround a cavalcade of the BJP and start attacking it just because they think this is a photo op?
No, Shreya.
This guy is an MP we are talking about, right? He's an MP. What is his job? What is his job? His job is to respond when there is a crisis. He is doing exactly that. He was attacked for doing his job. And please don't tell me, because no one is going to believe you, that this was the organic anger of the local people that attacked this BJP MP. Who will believe you?
Shreya, it is. Why can't you believe this? People have been deprived from the BJP. They are the MPs from North Malda and Darjeeling.
But you are the one in power. If they were upset with their government, you are their government.
Shreya, I am not running away. This is what we have done. But this is their own doing. BJP leaders with a convoy of 10 cars went only for the photo and no relief. Where was the relief, Shreya? क्या करने गए थे आप? What आपका plan of action क्या था? आप करने क्या गए थे वहां?
आप ये करने गए थे कि आप अपनी गवर्नमेंट के लिए, that is the BJP government at the center, you take a ground report, you send a report to say this is what we have seen, this is the sort of aid that is required.
The ground report will go from the state of government. Mamata Banerjee will give the ground report.
Gargi Nandi
the chief secretary will give the ground report.
Gargi Nandi respond to what Tausif is saying.
Who did nothing for Bengal, who kept deprived Bengal.
Tausif, now it's my turn. Please.
People. What are you saying?
Please,
Tausif, it's my turn. Please, mute him.
No, we will not mute Tausif.
But Gargi, go ahead. I did not disturb you, please.
Gargi ji, I'm sorry. Please continue. Sorry, please.
Yes. Shreya, firstly, thank you for inviting. See, it is not believable that the villagers came and attacked. No, we know what happens in Bengal, where violence is a norm. We know what NHRC had said, that there is no rule of the law and law of the ruler. And we have seen similar things when CBI was going to catch Shahjahan Sheikh, how CBI was attacked, how Khala Hobe became the slogan which became synonymous with rape and murder during 2021 post-poll violence. It is very much known. And what happened yesterday, we have seen with our own eyes that CM was dancing. He was dancing and celebrating while people died in North Bengal. So the state government did not do its job. It was very bad to see such thing. Okay, there was a carnival, but she could have refrained from dancing and making merry when such kind of flood and such devastation was happening in her state. It is unacceptable. So Tausif, please don't give this kind of lame excuses the villagers. It is just, nobody will accept that logic. And it is your state. Law and order is a state subject. She is the home minister. So whatever happened, the state has to take responsibility. Has the state ever taken any responsibility for the violence? The people who killed. See, these kind of goons and murderers are nurtured and patronized by TMC to suppress the opposition. So this is the norm in Bengal. Everybody knows that. And okay, and coming, if you want me to speak on the CJI thing, you want me to, Shreya, then I'll come to that.
And, you know, Gargi,
I want to say something.
Yes, I'm sure you want to say something, and I'm sure Meeta Chakrabarti of the Congress party also wants to say something. But before I come to the issue of the CJI and the blatant hypocrisy on both sides, by the way, this evening, Meeta Chakrabarti, will you please come in and tell me why no one from the Congress party has had the time to at least, if nothing else, to at least condemn the attack on a BJP MP who's a tribal MP. For the Chief Justice of India, you're saying he's a Dalit Chief Justice of India, therefore he has been attacked by the RSS, etc., etc. If there is a bleeding heart for a Dalit Chief Justice of this country, and there should be one. I mean, this is the first time that a Chief Justice of India has been attacked inside the Supreme Court. But what about this BJP MP who was out doing his job? He's also a tribal MP. Not one word from Sonia Gandhi, from Rahul Gandhi, from Mallikarjun Kharge, not one word from the Congress party.
Okay. First of all, good evening to all your viewers and to the fellow co-panelists. And my empathy goes out to all affected people in North Bengal. We stand with the people of North Bengal. You know, right before the Durga Puja, there had been devastating flood in Kolkata. And right now, as we end the Durga Puja celebration, there was a carnival in Kolkata on the same day, which is very unfortunate. I understand that there are commercials attached to a celebration of that scale. But however, the Chief Minister going there and dancing with movie stars in the carnival on the same day when there is such a devastation happening in a state, without actually getting involved in the relief activities or actually, kind of supervising the relief activities, that send out a very, very sad signal and message to the people of Bengal. There is nothing denying it. Secondly, I think you are a little wrong here. The state Congress leaders have condemned this violence and it is not about which political organization these people are representing. Or it's not even about whether they went on a fact-finding mission or whether they went on to make actual relief activities. The fact is, we are not living in a banana republic. We live in a democratic country. There are ways by which grievances can be addressed. There are democratic methods by which MPs or MLAs can be voted out of power. There are democratic means. We live in a civilized, democratic world where there is no place for violence. So it does not matter whether Mr. Murmu and Mr. Ghosh were from BJP or from Indian National Congress or from Trinamool Congress. They are people who had gone there and they have every right to go there. They were not breaking the law and order of the state as far as my information goes. For anybody, be it locals or be it political activists or be it supporters of the TMC, to go and attack them or any form of violence has to be condemned. And there can be no
there you go. Even your own ally, at least at the center, not in Bengal, but at least at the center, is blaming you. Even they don't believe you.
No, see, Meeta Chakrabarti is not blaming me. She's talking about a humanity. And I speak the humanity same as well. That ye nahi hona chahiye tha. But what
she is clearly saying that she doesn't believe what you have just said on this show. That this is the organic anger of the people that led them to stone pelt and grievously injure the BJP MP. Even she doesn't believe it.
Shreya, it's okay. If someone doesn't want to believe, that's not a problem. If you want to call the local people as a goon, if you want to call those Bengalis as a gunda and mafia, I come Mitaji and Gargiji and all the BJP leaders who wants to call the local people who bless them with a vote, they are the mafias now. Why? Because they have been deprived. Why? Because they have not been taken care of. Why? The Darjeeling MP is from BJP. Why? The BJP MP from Darjeeling is a failure. So it's okay, you can call them mafia. You can call them mafia. But meanwhile, TMC workers have been on the ground constantly and helping people.
Are you trying to say that your local state administration is so helpless?
No, Meetaji, let me complete.
Just come out and protest and there can be so much of violence. Are you saying that your local...
चलो तौसीफ एक सवाल का जवाब दो.
Yes, Shreya.
हाँ, तौसीफ एक सवाल का जवाब दो. Please tell me how many people has the Bengal police arrested?
Anybody has been arrested for
No, definitely there will be a round. There will be a roundup.
Where are the roundups?
No, there will be a roundup. Of course, you cannot say that कुछ हुआ नहीं है.
नहीं तो roundups कहाँ हुए? आपका तो अभी Mamata Banerjee said the DGP was sent in a boat to the area. What has he done there? He went for a boat ride and came back.
Let us be very clear. We will take action. We are doing everything. We are the Sarkar of West Bengal and we are running it from last 3 terms. So we know better what to do. But why don't you question once bringing on TV Raju Bista, who's a MP from Darjeeling, winning time by time, what the hell he has done for Darjeeling? Does they have any response? नरेंद्र मोदी जी लिखते तो हैं ट्विटर में, बहुत गलत हुआ. अमित शाह also tweets. But what the BJP is doing after getting so many votes from North Bengal?
आप लोग अपने मतलब की बातें ही ट्वीट करते हैं और लिखते हैं. That is the problem. For example,
coming for everyone.
You just want to toe the party line. You don't want to, even if there is a blatant wrong that has happened, you don't want to step out and say it. That's the problem with the TMC, the Congress and the BJP as well. For example, Namit Saxena, I know you're not representing the BJP, but the fact is, as we look at these pictures that are coming to us from Bengal, what we don't have are pictures that should have possibly come to us from the Supreme Court of India, where a man almost attacks the Chief Justice of India inside the Supreme Court. Not one word of condemnation from anyone in the BJP. Why? Why? If you are condemning what happened to this tribal MP, you should be condemning what almost happened to the Chief Justice of India as well. Are our political divides so deep that we have completely been blinded by hate? गलत और सही का हमें फर्क ही नहीं दिख रहा है?
The political divides, Shreya, are so deep that, there's a judgment by the Supreme Court in Tehseen Poonawalla where mob lynching has been defined and where remedial measures, etc. are to be taken. Not even once did the speaker for TMC even refer to, are they going to actually adhere to the Supreme Court's guidelines in Tehseen Poonawalla? Because there's an interconnection between what has happened in the Supreme Court today and what has happened in Bengal today. Not even, there are remedial measures which are given. If remedial measures do not happen, what is the preventive action taken? None. SOP followed as per the judgment. Nothing. They are not even admitting this is an attack on a citizen of the country which amounts to mob lynching. So that is one, regarding what happened in Bengal today. Regarding what happened in the Supreme Court today, it is indefensible. No political party, no political outfit, no organization can ever defend what has happened in the Supreme Court today. It is a brazen attempt on the institution of judiciary. The Chief Justice of India is the highest, and the senior most judge of the country. An attack in his court while he was conducting proceedings cannot be defended by any measure. The ruling establishment of the country and the ruling establishment, in different states, be any political party, any political outfit, should come upfront and say that this is something which is to be condemned at the highest level.
So why is the BJP silent? Why is the top leadership of the BJP silent, Gargi?
Shreya, I'm not answerable about them, why the top leadership is silent. But yes, I feel that judiciary is one of the strongest pillar of democracy, and this cannot be tolerated. This is highly condemnable. Hurling a shoe at the CJI, there will be anarchy if these things happen. So I highly condemn this incident. Having said that, Shreya, allow me 10-20 seconds more. I also want to add that the judges should also be real sensitive towards the religious sentiments of the people. It is fine, a judge can dismiss a case. He dismissed the case, no problem. But he could have refrained from making the next comment. So the problem is, Shreya, in our country, anybody can make any comment about Sanatan because Hindus are very tolerant, we are very pluralist. But they will not dare to make the comment about other religion, especially Islam. Nobody will make, not even the judges, because they.
But the Chief Justice of India stepped out and said after the social media outrage, Gargi, that I respect all religions.
But that incident is highly condemnable.
Namit?
See, after what happened today, the incident which happened today in the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice of India said, Justice Gavai said that I don't want any action, no action to be taken. He reflected, and full marks to him for that. He reflected that the shoulders of the Supreme Court are broad enough and they can contain this. Similarly, the power of the Supreme Court actually lies in its restraint. When the Chief Justice of India made those comments regarding a particular religion, his power actually lies in the restraint to one, not to say this in open court during court proceedings. He can dismiss the matter, he can accept the matter, that is his judicial function. But when he comments upon religions or faiths or general public, he should exercise some sort of restraint. One. Second, the same amount of restraint which he exercised today, that amount of restraint should have been exercised when he made those comments as well. Although he has not apologized, but he has said that I respect all religions. that is okay, but that should have, he should have not said that at all.
So, Meeta Chakrabarti, if this is an individual act and there is nothing that ties up this lawyer who almost tried to attack the Chief Justice of India to the RSS of the BJP, why is the Congress going hammer and tong saying this is 100 years of hate, 100 years of poisoning the minds of people in this country that has led to what happened in the Supreme Court today?
Because it sends out a very disturbing signal and to the society at large. It shows how divided our society is becoming increasingly. That, okay, you may not agree with all the judgments are being passed. You may not agree with every single statement that is being made by the CJI. And you're well within your rights to even express that I do not agree. But you definitely do not have a right to hurl a shoe and insult and humiliate CJI, the Honorable Chief Justice of India. So it is an extremely disturbing signal. So here is someone who has rose to that position through years of hard work, perseverance and dedication. He's representing the strongest, one of the strongest pillar of our democracy, of our democratic setup. And here we are all failing to protect the office.
The same can be argued about the BJP MP as well. Someone who has risen through the ranks, through hardship,
very clear,
despite his tribal status, two-time MP, and yet the state has been unable to protect it. You know what the disturbing pattern is? To me, the disturbing pattern is that the Prime Minister of this country and the Home Minister of this country and any leader, top leader of this country, ruling dispensation, has not stepped out to condemn what almost happened to the Chief Justice of India today. On the other hand, what is equally disturbing is not a single person, Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, has stepped out to even condemn what happened to the BJP MP. I think that is disturbing, and that shows you that the fault lines are so deep in this country right now that we are looking at each other as enemies, not as competitors. We leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much, Gargi, Namit Saxena, Meeta Chakrabarti and Tausif for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave it there for the moment. You have your own point of views. I've got you voices from all spectrums, from the TMC to the BJP. Well, the BJP decided not to come, but the Congress party at least, and people representing the BJP ideology. You can make up your own mind. On that note, I'm slipping into a quick break on the show. There's more news on the other side. Do stay with us.